Welcome to Irish Illustrated at irishillustrated.com. I'm Kevin Sinclair, and we're back to look at a couple of Notre Dame's recent offers. In this case, two wide receivers out of Texas who were offered recently. Let's get into it.
So we'll start with Noah Thomas. This is a 6'5" receiver, and we're going to start with looking at his ability after the catch because that's what stood out to me at first when reviewing his film. You don't see a lot of 6'5" receivers with his type of ability after the catch. This is a three-sport athlete who's really light on his feet for such a tall receiver, a tall, big-bodied receiver, around the 180-pound range, I believe now. Elusive in his route running, but really a tough receiver. You can see him applying a straight arm here. So really athletic to move to sort of meander and work his way upfield, but also tough and can battle through defenders, as you can see there. They often just get him the ball quickly on these hitch routes, as you can see here, and you can see why, and you can see what he does after the catch is really impressive. So I know we used to see Chase Claypool on those quick hitches. Not saying he's in that same category, but sort of same ideal there, big receiver in space who can move. And again, as a basketball player, he can go up and get it, as you can see right there. So he plays basketball. He's a productive basketball player. He also runs track, and also at 6'5", you can imagine sort of in the red zone or in one-on-one situations like we saw there, he can be quite effective. He's also a former defensive back and a really bright kid. You can see him there, sort of splitting two defenders that were in zone coverage. This is a very smart and savvy football player, it seems, from my first look at his film. Again, sort of beating a defender in off man coverage there, sort of breaking inside of him with a pretty crisp route running. Again, I like those light feet he has for such a big receiver. And again, he's only a junior in this. It's important to note it was only his first year playing wide receiver. Played cornerback the year prior at a Clear Springs High School. Now, he also has sideline and end zone awareness by the looks of it. Nice sideline grab here, sprawling, coming up with the ball. And also, as a 6'5" guy, you can imagine how much they like getting him the ball in the red zone, and he has the ability to sort of make things happen that way. So again, I like this three sport athlete, a 4.2 GPA, has interest in Notre Dame, and here's a dunk from one of his recent games. Noah Thomas, definitely one to know about. Now there's Jay Fair, also out of Texas. This is more of a vertical threat speed guy, a real playmaker. Caught over 70 passes for over 1,300 yards and 14 touchdowns out of Rockwall Heath. Very good program in Texas. He has a knack for getting over top of defenders and just beating cornerbacks one-on-one in man coverage, press coverage. Again, really good electric speed, really explosive out of his breaks, and after the catch, you can see there has some ability. And on slant routes, they seem to get him the ball on these slant routes, and you can see why here. Really quick feet, an explosive playmaker in Jay Fair. Right around the 6'1" mark, but again, it's his speed. As you can see here, these sort of crossing routes on slants, posts, and verticals. Now, we'll see this from another angle. That's the same play there. Just a quick receiver, plenty of speed to burn, especially on those verticals. And he can certainly catch the ball with a defender in his face. And we're going to have a closer look at his ball skills. But as you saw there, he can be distracted and still focus and catch the football. Here in the end zone, defender draped all over him. Really good focus on the football, it seems. We see more and more of that coming up here. Again, a defender plastered on him along the sideline, coming up with the ball, keeping it off the turf. This is a really impressive playmaker out of Texas, as I said. Now, again, here, ball thrown high and behind him. He's able to go up with the defender in his face, secure the catch. And we'll see more and more of that here. Watch this sort of corner. He breaks into a post. Behind him and high, he's able to sort of elevate and float. Just sort of hangs there and catches the football. Really impressive athleticism. Here he is having to leave his feet again for the catch along the sideline. And like Noah Thomas, I really like his ability after the catch as well. So again, can get over top of you, but again, you see him on a hitch route here. Watch his ability after the catch. Really quick feet. I'm surprised there isn't more talk about Jay Fair, but I expect that to come soon. Again, another one of those slant routes, just able to beat man coverage consistently, and here a nice end zone catch. Really like his leaping ability in the red zone.
So there you have it. Noah Thomas, a 6'5" receiver, a big target with some ability there, and Jay Fair with all that vertical speed and those ball skills, really good playmaking ability. Two receivers to keep an eye on and know about there. But that's it for me. I'm Kevin Sinclair at Irish Illustrated at irishillustrated.com.